Every day, founders and entrepreneurs face the same brutal truth. The traditional venture capital system wasn't built for them. The moment you step into that world, you're confronted with a maze of gatekeepers, endless hoops, and decisions that feel less about your vision and more about someone else's playbook. It's exhausting, it's frustrating, and deep down, you know it's breaking the spirit of what you're trying to build. The very people meant to fuel innovation often stifle it, demanding conformity, forcing compromises, and clipping the wings of those who dare to fly differently. You know the game. The pressure to fit into a narrow mold, to prove yourself over and over to strangers who don't see your fire, only the numbers. The heartbreak of pouring your soul into something, only to hear, "No, you don't fit our model." The crippling fear that your dream, your future, your team's livelihood depends on what investors want, not what you believe is right. This is not freedom. It's a cage painted as opportunity. And every founder, every visionary trapped in this system remembers that feeling, the isolation, the helplessness, the loneliness that gnaws away at your conviction. But what if the story could be different? What if the capital that fuels your vision wasn't linked to power plays and power struggles? What if there was a way to break free from the noise of checklists, buzzwords, and endless meetings with people who don't truly get you? What if instead of being just a number in someone's portfolio, you became part of something that understands you at your core? A partner who sees the rebel, the visionary, the misfit who is ready to change the world? This is where family offices come in. That might sound like business jargon or another buzzword, but in reality, family offices are quietly reshaping the landscape, offering a lifeline to founders who feel cornered by traditional venture capital. Unlike VCs, whose primary job is to manage other people's money inside rigid systems, family offices manage the wealth of individuals and families who aren't just chasing trends, they're building legacies. And that means they're often willing to think bigger, longer, and differently. Family offices don't come with the same playbook. They are not here to get rich on a quick flip or force you into a narrow exit strategy that crushes your bigger mission. They have patience because they understand wealth in a way that transcends quarters and annual reports. They want to see your vision bloom over years, sometimes decades. That means more freedom for you, more room to grow, more space to make mistakes, and learn without immediate judgment or pressure to conform. But this isn't just about being easier to work with. Family offices bring a different kind of commitment, one that's deeply personal, almost sacred. When a family office backs you, they often bring more than just dollars. They bring wisdom born from generations, a connection to real human stories of success, failure, and rebirth. They are often more aligned with your ethos because they can afford to be selective. They don't chase every shiny startup. They look for founders who are ready to lead, to break molds, to redefine industries. They seek those rare few who don't just want to build a company, but want to leave something meaningful behind. Ask yourself, who do you want standing beside you? Someone who wants quick wins and plays by the rulebook, or someone who believes in your cause, sees your truth, and wants to fight alongside you through thick and thin? The answer matters, deeply. Now, it's not a fairy tale. Family offices are not perfect, nor are they a guaranteed solution. Some are cautious, some slower to move, some still learning how to work hand in hand with innovative founders. But that gap is closing fast. The most forward-thinking family offices are already creating autonomous, flexible partnerships that mimic the energy and speed of startup culture while adding the power and patience only true legacy wealth can provide. This new bridge between radical visionaries and enduring resources is a revolution that few talk about, but many will live through. The real power of family offices lies beyond their money. It lies in their potential to build new infrastructure for the exceptional. The traditional system crushes uniqueness, forces conformity, because it is designed for scale and control, not for breakthrough. Family offices, at their best, can nurture that uniqueness because they're not selling you to the highest bidder. They build long-term relationships. They create networks where sharing, collaboration, and radical authenticity are the currency. Imagine a place where your outcasts, misfits, and wild ideas aren't filtered out but amplified. A space where different is not a problem but a powerhouse. That's the future they are forging, one that could replace the empty promises of traditional VC with genuine freedom and fierce support. For founders burnt by the old ways, this isn't just a financial decision, it's a liberation. It's reclaiming control not just of your company, but of your life, your voice, your story. When family offices back you, it means they see your potential without demanding you erase the parts of yourself that make your vision unique. They don't want you to shrink to fit their budgets. They want to expand your world until even your wildest dreams have room to breathe. Investors tied to quick exits see you as a transaction. Family offices see you as a partner, a legacy builder, a creator of something that matters. They don't just fund innovation, they enable transformation. And this is where the magic happens, where the wild edges of bold ideas meet patient, steady capital prepared to weather storms and outlast the weary. Integrating with a family office can empower you to stop chasing the next round and start focusing on real impact. It lets you build with intention, where the biggest victories aren't just financial but cultural, social, even spiritual. You'll be part of a network that understands your drive to break free from outdated systems and that shares your hunger to remake the rules. No more half measures, no more playing safe, not because you want to be reckless, but because you refuse to be constrained. And here's the truth. Many founders hide behind smiles. Succeeding in the VC world often means sacrificing parts of yourself, your values, your timeline, your sanity. The pressure to scale fast, to please others, to fit what's investable can kill the very thing that made your idea special. Family offices give you the antidote: time, trust, and partnership. They remind you that your role isn't to serve a system, but to transcend it. This shift can't be overstated. As more founders realize this, the shift begins to accelerate. Traditional VC won't disappear overnight. It can't. But increasingly, exceptional founders are demanding something better. And family offices are stepping in to deliver, not just funding, but a new kind of freedom. One where you don't have to compromise yourself to win. One where the rare, the radical, the misunderstood find strength in connection, not conformity. So, to every founder who's ever felt crushed, sidelined, or silenced, this is the call. Not to follow the old paths, but to dare a new one. To partner with those who see the warp and weft of your character, your vision, your fire. To reject the tired systems of gatekeepers and quick-speed traders. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to sell out your soul for funding. Family offices offer more than capital. They offer sanctuary and strength, the courage to stand taller, to think longer, to build deeper. They are the silent revolution happening behind closed doors, quietly unshackling the exceptional from the chains of the ordinary. Your vision deserves that kind of freedom. Your mission demands it. And the future, your future, depends on it. Embrace this shift. Find the few who burn like you. Build something meant not just to succeed, but to endure, to challenge, to inspire. Because the real power is never in fitting in, it's in breaking through. You are not just another startup. You are a force waiting to be unleashed. It's time to find who believes that too. And when you do, everything changes.